Hi, Catherine. Okay, so I am out here in natural light and I brought some of my inner child specimens out. And I kind of brought a mix. So what I have is I have some like these that are very polished, so it's very easy to see the inner child in them. And I'll go through and point them out. All of them are from the Diamantina region. There are these that are more polished. I also brought out these three back here are actually Lemurians. And so people that are interested in Lemurians generally like you want to be able to feel what they call barcodes, the lines that are on the side that are typical of Lemurians. So these are what they call semi-polished. So they are polished a little bit so that you can see the inner child inside, but not as clear. They also, just as Lemurians themselves, they just tend to have more, they're older, so they tend to have more etchings and markings and inclusions, and they're just a little bit more gnarly. They're very charming. See here, you can see the side where they've left it so you can see the barcodes. But, it's just a matter of personal preference if people like that more natural look or really want to be able to appreciate and see the inner child. So let me just start. So this one here there's information on it. It's $55, it's 70 grams. And I'm going to come a little bit closer on the phone so that you can really see. So there you can see that inner child growing. And a lot of times you can see an inner child, sometimes even when it's a very cloudy crystal or it hasn't been polished, from the outside you'll kind of see an area that looks different on the wherever it is penetrating in from. So there you can see that one there. These are beautiful. This one's got some nice rainbows too. These are beautiful crystals from Diamantinas. Of course, they have all the lovely rainbows and the very translucent quartz with the, you can see the wispy inclusions and so on. In that same category, there's this one. This one is super clear, and you can see those beautiful crystals down there, the inner child. It's almost 2 points there. But you can see that's what it looks like from the back. That's a lovely one too, and that's actually a channeler if you're interested in that. It's got the 7 sides on the large face in the front. And then this one here also, there's the back, so you can see this one actually has quite a few. And here some of these are not completely inside. So the general rule of thumb, some of them are like this, the one up here. So this one is full of little inner children. So generally the rule is that if it is growing more inside the crystal than out, it's called an inner child. If it is more outside than in, then it's called a trigger or a bridge. So that's kind of the difference. And then there are some very special ones where the crystal is growing all the way inside, not even touching any of the sides, and those are very, very hard to find. Here is another beautiful inner child, and you can see that lovely inner child coming in across the top. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job of showing you the prices. So that one's 60, it's 83 grams. This last one I showed you here is 120 grams, $90. Okay, and then this one right here, I put amphibly inclusions. This one's got some really lovely, wispy, ghost-like inclusions that are just so pretty, and a lot of rainbows. And then also it's got that nice big inner child that I think you can see pretty well right there. And that one is 96 grams and $74. And then the last super clear one is this one here. It's IC24. It's also a channeler. It's got the 7 sides with the diamond in the back behind that large face. Super clear, and it's got that really nice big inner child that you can see right there. And that one is slightly smaller. It's 63 grams and $48. So let me just go back a little bit so you can kind of see. Those are the ones that I've shown you so far. Now for the ones that are a little more grungy. I love this one. It's got some hematite, so it's got kind of that golden red. So they call this golden healer. And this one is actually double terminated. It's got a lot of etching. It's got some barnacles and things, but you can see there's an inner child going in right there, and then a couple here. So this is kind of the unpolished, more rough version, if that is something that interests you. And that one is 43 grams and $34. And then the three back here, this one right here is $62. It's 80 grams. And you can see there's actually quite a bit of crystal growth in there, as far as, and also some inclusions. There's a lot of beautiful etchings, or they call it language, on the side of this one. This is a Lemurian. So you can see on the, like this, they polished it some, but you can still see some of the, what they call the barcodes. And lovely inner children in this one as well. This one, also same thing. It's a little more of the gnarly, typical Lemurian, but you can see this lovely, large inner child that's there. This side right here has not been polished, so you can really see all the lines from the barcodes for the Lemurians, and a lot of etching down here at the bottom as well. But a really pretty piece, and I think they did a great job of polishing it enough to where you can really see the inclusion. But oh, and then this one also, if you can see, has a phantom right there on the side where the crystal grew, stopped for a while, had some deposit on it, and then continued to grow around it. So there's that one. That one is a little bit larger. It's 154 grams and 115. And then the last one is this. And this one is $106, 142 grams, and it does have a small diamond window. I don't know if you're interested in that aspect of it, but that is something that some people look for. And as you can see, this one is a Lemurian. It's got the lines on it. I think I already mentioned these are all from Diamantina. But in order to be considered a Lemurian, they need to be from that region and also have some specific attributes, specifically, or most importantly, those lines, and then some of the languages and things. But this one, you can see, it's got a beautiful inner child there as well that does come out a little bit, but is mainly inside. And really pretty shape of the faces on the top. All right, so there they are. I actually have more, so if you don't see anything you like, or you're looking for something else, just let me know and I am happy to do another video for you. Thanks.